making the gym fun for members, because not everyone who's walking in thinks it's going to be fun. Some people might, they think they have to go to the gym as almost like a formality to look or feel the way they want to. They didn't think it could be fun. So maybe you can highlight some of the more unique ways that you guys engage with your members. We've already talked about some of them with the leaderboards and stuff, but I'd be really curious for you guys to share some of your findings, best use cases, everything else here.
Sure. Well, one of the things we do is a monthly contest, and I think, we got the idea just at another club. They were doing like a plank contest, and just write your time up on the mirror. They had some, erasable pens. Mm-hmm. And I thought, how simple and, and what a good idea it was. And from that, we started with the simple ones like planks and wall sits and, push-ups, all that. And then we got really creative with it. And we started to do some things like a car push in the parking lot, an obstacle course out on the lawn. We actually had we do a marshmallow sledgehammer drive. So like a golf swing for distance, just like a weighted hula hoop contest. So, and we just give out $25 in gym bucks, so they could use at the gym, to the man and the woman who are the winners for the month. And it really took off into like a club culture kind of thing, because we get people that you wouldn't think would, be competitive. And we get different people doing it. And the key is to really get out into the gym floor and encourage people to try it, because I think that, people are really not expecting that, they're like, oh, me, do you really think I could do that? Especially pushing a car. I mean, you should see the faces of some people that, you drag out there and you're like, it's not that bad. Just try it. Just get down deep and push, and that feeling, when they do that they're going out there and they're telling all their friends and their family, look what I did today at the gym, So we really love that. That's just one thing. And, don't be afraid to get really silly with things too. Like, I wasn't sure this would work, but an Anytime Fitness Club in the UK did an Easter egg hunt. Well, it's kind of silly, right? But I did that. I took these 3 plastic colored eggs and I hid them around the gym, and then we just kind of put up a post on Facebook that just said, find all 3 eggs and you get entered to win. And it was a t-shirt. It's nothing, just enter to win a t-shirt. So, and we told people not to pick them up, just tell a staff member where they are. Cause that's the first thing they did, is try to grab them and bring them to us. But we had members wandering around the gym, like trying to find those eggs, and it was driving them crazy. And it was entertaining for the staff too. So that's become an annual thing for us, and it's just one of those things. Some of those members that you maybe never would have talked to otherwise, they're like coming up to the desk, like, can I get a hint? Can you help? It's driving me crazy, So don't be afraid to try new things. It may not work, you move on to the next thing, or it becomes an annual thing.
Yeah. Nice. And would you say you have any sort of like maybe some happy customer story or example from some of these events that you put on and you saw like a really cool result from one of your members that was directly tied to that maybe you share with your other members who are a little apprehensive or something like that?
Oh, there's really so many things that can come from this. One of the things that we do, we just did our 3rd annual Day of the Deadlifts. Mm-hmm. So my husband designs the shirts, and they're pretty awesome looking, because you've got so much great imagery from Day of the Dead, which is, started in Mexico, sort of a holiday to celebrate, connect the living with the dead is the way they describe it. So now a deadlift is something that, it's the most awesome exercise there is, I think. But it's one that a lot of people won't try, because it's, one of those things the guys in the back of the gym do at other clubs, not at our club. We get women at all ages back in the free weight area. So that was a challenge at first to get people to do it. And the way we do it is we just have, on those 2 days, we have everyone lift, and whatever their best lift is, we add that total to our score, and then we print that on the back of t-shirts and hoodies. And then it's another club within the club. You know, we got a 144 club, we got a daily deadlifts club. We have a powerlifting club, we have a whole bunch of stuff going on. And getting those people to try a deadlift, it makes them feel empowered, really strong. You know, it's like, I did that. I was part of this group. And when we also print up a big poster that we put up at the club with everyone's names and the total lifted, but not how much each individual lifted, because that is irrelevant.
Yeah. It's the organization. Yeah.
Yes. We have people lifting just the bar, and we have people lifting over 500 pounds. You know, it's like you're all part of this group.
Awesome.
And then working that in, you know, working up to that, you know, we do, you know, we show people deadlifts, we write deadlifts into their workouts, people who would have never considered it before. We have we have a physical therapy group that we partner with, and we've been working with them for about 9 years. And so they're in the club, you know, with patients, and we have a great relationship with them. And they do a clinic too about, you know, form on deadlifts all around those 2 days.
Awesome. So just introducing them to new activities and things like that is also, it's also a great way to just get them, more focused on different parts of their health and wellness. Not everyone would see themselves as a deadlifter, but if they realize it's not because they're trying to be in the Olympics and grunt really loudly, they realize that there's other benefits. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. I saw a client of ours in the UK. We saw a promotion they were doing. So I have a background in track and field, so this one really spoke to me. And the product director for this company at a franchise chain, also based in the UK, and she, as well as a really successful hurdler in her time. And so they're doing like a team, like the track and field team of the UK. A few of their members are coming to visit the clubs, and they're going to do some hurdle with a team British hurdler kind of event. And also they're encouraging them to bring their kids to introduce them to different sports and activities. And I think to me, that was just such a good way to do something different, get the community involved, get other members of your family involved or maybe interested in something else, and then just do something out of the box, right? So I think it's always really cool to see companies like yourself and also this company Accelerate doing these kind of things too.
Yes, you do need to get out of your gym and to connect with the community.
Yeah.
And it's not always easy to find the right way to do it. One thing that we did is we're great supporters of our local Humane Society.
Mm-hmm.
So we started a 5K9. And this is, again, it's not an original idea. I heard about it somewhere and I'm like, yes, we have to do this. So a 5K with your dog.
Yeah.
And we just had our 4th annual. And it's a great race, and it gets people, not just members, but it gets other people, doing it and bringing their families, and people like to hang out before the race with their dogs and just chat. And it's been a great fundraiser, but also, we just kind of threw a little twist in. Last year we did a dog show, like just a sort of a funny dog show with, best tail wagger and goodest girl and best trick.
We just came up. Let me know what day this is, and I'm flying to Minnesota to join.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Just have fun with these ideas. And the dog show, we got the most awesome photos from it and posted on Facebook and Instagram. And then this year, actually, we did a pet lookalike contest. So that was just a lot of fun too. Awesome. And then when we gave out awards for, I think, best hipster, separated at birth, just different categories like that.
Yeah.
Another fundraiser that I did with the Humane Society is a firefighter calendar. So the Humane Society had always done a pet calendar as a fundraiser. And, the famous Australian firefighter calendar out there Well, I knew that, our version was not going to be that super, shirt off version, but
They never accepted my entries either. So it's yeah.
Yeah. So what I did is I knew our local firefighters were never going to just step up and say, yeah, I'm going to be in this photo shoot. So I posted on Facebook a nominate your favorite firefighter post, and got just a ton of responses. And it was so much fun for a couple of weeks, just going back and forth with that. And then I arranged the photo shoot, we actually got 12 Dalmatian puppies. Just because I posted on there, wouldn't it be fun to have Dalmatian puppies? And a breeder came and, just said, hey, yeah, you can borrow mine.
Yeah.
So we had the guys holding the puppies, lined up in front of a big fire truck for the cover. So it was really a lot of fun. We had one of the firefighters pose like climbing up a ladder with a kitten, like rescuing a kitten from the tree.
Yeah.
Great shots. So things like that get you. I mean, what does it have to do with the gym? Nothing. But we were known then as the gym that really cares, and supports local charities.
Exactly. Yeah. So